All right, now we're walking down our dock. You can see there are some boats for sale. Here on the left, there are 36-foot long slips that you would get to yourself. We're on the waiting list for those. We're on the right side of the dock here. It's a 32-foot length boat covered, as you can see, and you share a slip with somebody. There's another Ranger tug, cute sunbreak, that's for sale. Another Ranger tug right there, an older one, also for sale. And then you can see, yeah, safety lights come on, motion detectors. And then isn't that a pretty boat? That one's so pretty. Okay. All right. And we're almost to our slip. Aw, there she is. Look how pretty. We're in slip L45 for low. Here we go. There she is. We don't have a slip mate right now, but there's our power tower. And then put a little fender or bumper on, and then you can see our fenders. Probably have too many here, but better too many than not enough. There's our little boat name and our in case of emergency sign in case something goes south while we're gone. Then you can enter the boat either going over that step or like I do in the transom back here. I step on and there's a little gate and you can come in that way. This is the cockpit. That's a seat. It flips down and there's a bench there. This is another bench that can flip this way or off the back of the boat. And then there's another bench right there. There's storage right there, a cockpit refrigerator, and then under this, and this, they're storage lockers called lazarettes. And then the middle section is where our Volvo diesel 350 horsepower engine is. And then you come into our boat. We have made a sign to check the seatcocks because if you don't open them, you will burn your engine out. So we close them when we're going to be away, but we'll leave them open for the most part when we're here in town. Here's our little boat. You come in, there's the little galley, the kitchen. I have all the curtains closed for now for privacy. Here's a little seat that flips up to give you more counter space, which is really nice. There's a little TV tray that you can put up. And then there's the helm. This bench flips up so you can sit in it while you're driving the boat, or it flips this way so you can sit at the galley table. And the table can go down and it catches on these shelves here, and you can put cushions on top to make like a couch to watch that television if you flip it down. Then, oh, you can see the skylights, and all those windows open with or a couple of them open with latches, and they have screens to put in them, which is nice. And then here is our berth, the bedroom. So this is storage right there. Used to be a wine fridge, but we decided we didn't need that and we wanted more storage. A little closet right there, television, and then there's the bed. There's storage underneath. In the front, you can see that drawer there, and then there's storage behind the main part of the bed for things that you don't use very often. There's a ledge kind of around the bed to store things. More windows, more lights, under the bed that are push on and off, and then more storage on, that's the starboard side. Then we have our little head. Let's see, I'll turn the light on. There's the toilet, the flusher, and then you have a little porthole, a couple of mirrors, and then our, let me get in, then we have shower. So there's a shower curtain that goes all the way around. And there's all sorts of doors and latches and things for privacy, as well as just keeping out the light when you're sleeping. And there's Bob. Oh, microwave and refrigerator in here. And that concludes, oh no, it does not conclude the tour. Gotta show the cave. Also known as the coffin, but we are choosing to call it the cave. There's our breaker panel, more storage, little cuppy for our flashlight. We have our personal flotation device, and this goes back, it's hard to see, but about 7 feet, I think. But it has a cushion the whole way, which we'll likely take out and put some mats down for storage of other things. And there you have it. This is a nice window that you can open up, and you can sit right here. You can sit on this. This comes back, and you can look out the back of the boat while you're underway. Now with that concludes our tour. Okay, say bye, Bob.
Bye, Bob.